Hello and welcome to the Blue Podcast. I'm here with Dan. How are we feeling, mate?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, all good, yeah. Today we're going to be talking about the Champions League. Of course, we're recording this on a Wednesday, so last night's games were absolutely mental. I mean, Arsenal and Bayern, 2-2, Real Madrid, Manchester City, 3-3. We're going to talk about all of that in today's episode. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with Arsenal Bayern.
Yeah.
Also, this is the first time I think we're on a podcast together.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. First time.
Straight
I mean,
into it,
long time coming.
Yeah, it has
But,
been.
I mean, Arsenal-Bayern, what a game of football. And the refereeing decisions.
I mean, I think he messed up with the first one, and I'm not going to give this one because he just wanted to cancel it out.
Yeah.
Either way, ridiculous from the referee. Ridiculous either way.
I mean, what was it? That the goal kick where Raya kicks it to Gabriel and then he picks up the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean, supposedly I saw on Twitter someone saying that like the referee supposedly said that it was a silly mistake and that's why he didn't give it. He said it was a child's error. But it's still like, you know what I mean? It's a child's error, but it's an error. It's not allowed in the game.
Yeah, that is just an absolutely horrible excuse. What a terrible excuse. No. Oh, you know what? Yeah, like 6-year-olds do it. Oh, you know what? At grassroots level, we'll just let them off on the biggest stage in the world.
I see it a lot with foul throws as well.
Yes.
There's loads of times where it's a clear, obvious foul throw, but no, they don't give it. Yeah. I don't know. They don't slow the game down and stuff.
Yeah, I find it stupid. It's like when a player has a throw in and then they move about 10, 15 yards up the pitch and then run another 10 yards to throw the ball. But yeah, I mean, that was just a crazy decision. I mean, the penalty last minute, what did you think of that?
No, that was a Stonewall penalty as well. I mean,
do you reckon?
Bro, like, there was clear contact on Saka.
Yeah,
maybe Saka like leaned into it a bit. I don't know, but I think it's a clear penalty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do definitely see that point of view. I mean, what was it? The Harvey Elliott penalty on Sunday, they're linking those two a lot, I've seen.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like the Harvey Elliott penalty, he doesn't actually make contact with him until Elliott puts his foot underneath Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Whilst with the other one, Neuer's sort of come out and he stopped. But when you're running at full pelt like that,
you don't stop that quickly.
No, exactly.
And his leg, you can see an action of him sticking out, whether it was either to reach for the ball or like, you know, to anticipate a shot or something.
No,
he stuck his leg out.
I think it's smart from Saka to do that because I've seen loads of people across the internet. They've said, "Oh, you know what? He's put his foot in." But how many other people have gone ahead and done that beforehand?
No, exactly.
And then they've been applauded for it. Like if Harry Kane had done that, like I remember, I think he did it. He did it a couple of times where he'd like not jump or something to win fouls, and it was like the commentators would be like, "Oh, you know what? It's so smart,
some people
so smart." Yeah, some people were saying it was dangerous, but then some people were going, "Oh, it's really smart play from Kane because he's managed to win a foul." But if you know, Saka's one. For me, that is a penalty as well.
Yeah, it definitely is a
I
penalty.
feel like they're a bit hard done by, but at the same time, how that wasn't a penalty for Bayern either.
Yeah, no, I don't remember I didn't watch the game, but do you know when that call was? What the score was at the time?
What the
Bayern incident? The one.
No, I honestly no, because they only had a look at it after the game.
Right.
So even on TV,
it didn't look.
I don't think that anyone was able to see it because they were probably playing a replay or a highlight or something like that before they restarted. I was not able to watch it either. I was elsewhere, but just watching the highlights of it. Yeah, I mean that was a joke.
But I mean that could have changed the game as well.
Well, yeah, completely,
it's a penalty
completely
by Munich. So yeah, I mean, I think the referee stole in the show a bit there.
Yeah, no, totally.
I think it was still a good game.
Yeah.
Based on what I saw in the highlights and everything, it looked like a crazy game though.
I mean, Kane got his annual goal at the Emirates. His 15th goal against Arsenal now. I mean, that's just crazy.
Him this season, I think Bayern Munich themselves have slumped off a bit, but Harry Kane, I think he's tried his best to keep on it. I mean, he's still the top scorer in Europe, so it's ridiculous. This game.
Yeah, and I mean, he gave Gabriel and Saliba a lot of trouble because Saliba gave away a penalty, which is not like him at all. You know, usually he's so calm and composed. Yeah. But like
Bayern gave away 2.
Yeah.
Technically, he gave 2 away. So
I mean, what was it? Bayern they just went at them. Yeah. Like they sat back at times and then they just tried to hit them on the counter. And then there was other times that they'd pass it and stuff like that. But yeah, Bayern really gave it to Arsenal when they sort of struggled. You've not really seen that with Arsenal defensively.
No, I think
it's
different when you're playing Europe though. Like, you know, when you go up against another Premier League team, I think they're always like kind of well drilled into like certain ways Arsenal play. They know Arsenal's going to play like this. They know how we're going to play. But when you go to Europe, you don't play a Bayern Munich every weekend, you know?
No.
You play them once every season if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Or twice in the Champions League. And like, so they don't know what to expect from you, and you don't know what to expect from them as well. And I guess players in teams can help affect that as well. Like how Tottenham players, ex-players, Harry Kane, Eric Dyer there, they know experience. Thomas Tuchel knows how Arsenal play from his experience in the Premier League. And it's like, it could work in their favour sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's just completely different when you play in Europe, though, teams.
Yeah.
The way they could play.
And I think the area to definitely target Arsenal was at left back, because Kivior started and he came off at half time, and then Zinchenko came on and he didn't play much better.
No.
So I think there is an area in that Arsenal back line to target. Definitely is the left back position at the moment.
For sure.
100%. I mean, yeah, Serge Gnabry as well, coming back to Arsenal and scoring.
He always does it. He seems to do it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? The Arsenal fans were loving him about, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, in that 7-2 against Tottenham, where he scored a hat trick. But now he's back at Arsenal.
That's the thing as well, though. That was at Emirates. What's your predictions on the away leg for Arsenal?
You know what? The interesting thing is with Bayern, over the past few years when they have sort of gone out of Europe, they've ended up losing at home. They lost to, they lost or drew to Villarreal in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then Liverpool beat them at the Allianz when we won the Champions League back in 2020? No, 2021?
2021, I think it was.
Honestly, I cannot. That's bad. It's terrible for me. I cannot remember the year.
No, 2021 was Chelsea.
Chelsea. So I'm pretty sure 2020 it would have been. Yeah. No, 2019, because we won the league in 2020. Right, there we go. Right, got the time. Got there in the end. Got the time sorted round. But no, they seem to struggle sometimes in games at home. And I mean, recently, what was it? They lost to Heidenheim or something in the league.
They did lose to Heidenheim. They were winning as well. I think they slipped the lead and ended up losing to Heidenheim.
Yeah, that's been Bayern all season.
As well. Yeah, in the Bundesliga, they've been like the big team slayer. You could say.
Yeah, they've been
really well against the big teams.
Big surprises. I mean, I think they're around mid-table at the moment, but still, Bundesliga 2 side coming up, still doing decently well. Fair play to them.
Yeah, I think I still have good hopes for Bayern though against Arsenal.
Yes.
I think coming into this game, it's a very different Bayern Munich you see coming into a game against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Where surprisingly, I think Arsenal are the favourites. Just off on paper, you know.
Well, the way that Arsenal played in 2024, of course. And
for them to come with a result out of the Emirates, I think they should be confident going into the game in the Allianz against Arsenal. Yeah. I think they should be.
Oh, 100%. They've got the fans as well.
Yeah.
Because there was no fans at the Emirates for
and they know what they can do to Arsenal at the Allianz.
I mean, it's
happened before.
Yeah, Muller was a part of that team when he 5-0, stuff like that.
It's also just like, Arsenal, like you say, Villarreal did it against Bayern Munich at the Allianz, and like Liverpool did it. Those are teams who've won European competitions.
Yeah.
Come on,
so
they know what it takes.
They know
it's a new
totally new for Arsenal.
First of all, it's an Arsenal team.
Yeah.
But it's also a new generation Arsenal team.
It's so new. So new for them.
So I think I back Bayern to get the job done. Surprisingly,
I think I would agree. I would have gone Arsenal.
Exactly.
Yeah, but definitely how that first leg had gone, I am leaning more towards Bayern now.
Things could change as well, but Arsenal still got the league they want to focus on as well. Well, Bayern's kind of let theirs slip, so they're going to probably put more effort into this Arsenal game.
Yeah. But, I mean, on the other side of it, Real Madrid and Manchester City 3-3. I mean, those goals were just mental.
Just this game, I swear, when it's a Man City Real Madrid game, you got to watch it. Because
it never disappoints.
It's always insane. Like, it's also sometimes a combination of shit defending, you know what I mean? It's just like errors that are like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
It just makes for entertainment, pure entertainment. And love it though. It's a great game.
It is brilliant.
Great goals. Valverde's goal for me to pick up the bunch.
That is, that volley.
Absolutely insane. Like, if you guys didn't see this goal, go search it up.
Oh,
the finish is ridiculous. Genuinely.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Who's the other one that scored another banger?
Foden.
Yeah, Foden scored. We'll talk about him in another video.
Yes, definitely.
Cut all that talk. We don't talk about Foden on this podcast.
Welcome.
Sorry,
Henry has arrived.
Henry? It is late. Although in all fairness, I did tell you that I wasn't making the first one.
Yeah,
at the
no, I
start.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, so hey, we're waiting around for you, of course.
I appreciate it.
And
I appreciate
you
it.
just
Wait
got
for
here
the
in time. Talk
head
about
of the family.
Madrid
Yeah.
against Man City. Talk about Madrid and City now.
Yes, I wasn't gonna watch it because I have a project due tomorrow. But I watched it anyway because I like to procrastinate. That's a stupidly good goal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Luckily, Valverde's even better. So
No, but Valverde's goal, we were just talking about it. Ridiculous.
Oh, mental,
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
was an incredible
crazy.
goal. Yeah.
mate, that player, I genuinely think he's the best central midfielder on the planet. I'm pretty certain of that actually.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I wouldn't count Foden in that because I'd say he's a winger, but
Well, he also could play Cam.
Yeah.
if we're talking about like
Central, yeah, I get what you mean. Like
central
central.
midfielders, I'd probably put him as the best in the world. I can't think of anybody.
I mean,
I don't personally. I think he's.
I will. I mean, Kevin's not played all season, mostly, but Kevin is for me still the number one. In
Yeah.
that position.
Yeah.
Like
I
Kevin
see.
De
I see
Bruyne.
why you'd say that, but since he's come back from injury, he's been on fire as well.
And bro, and was he not on fire before injury? Like that's what I
Well,
mean. Like
you know
he's
what I
just
mean.
on fire.
He came back
every
against
time.
Newcastle United and then just like
That's
just
what I
like
mean.
that changed the
He's
game.
on fire like
Yeah.
like all the time. The only
Yeah,
time
but
he
like-
isn't when he's injured. And
Like he's extra on fire right now.
Yeah.
that's what I mean. But
It's just like
it's
like,
ridiculous.
it's gone from what kind of orange flames to like blue flames, like
Yeah,
properly like fire,
no, for real.
hot
Though.
fire.
Yeah, no, he's been an exceptional player over the years, and Kevin De Bruyne, and it's sort of shifting more into a Phil Foden team now, because he's turning up in the big
No,
games.
he is. For me,
He's turning up in the big
Haaland-
games.
Haaland is a great finisher of the ball. He uses space well. He's
Yeah.
physical and everything, but he's not someone I could see like on his own change the game. He's not a player that does this.
Yeah,
He can do it only with service, and that's not on your own.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
of course, yeah.
It brings up an interesting conversation. My brother, I was watching the football with him yesterday, and he said to me that he believes that Phil Foden is the best player in the Premier League right now. And I looked at him and I went, "That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard." But he's adamant, like, and
I mean,
I don't
if you
see
want to
it.
say right now, you got to say like okay, in the last 3 weeks, yeah, I agree.
but
not
it's not the
overall.
best 3 weeks.
No,
Yeah,
no.
exactly,
If you want
that's what I
about
mean.
overall, no.
Overall,
Yeah,
no.
He's a very good player though.
Yeah.
Who
you know.
would we say is above him? Because I'd say De Bruyne is. I'd say that Haaland is. I'd say this is going to be weird. I'd say Ollie Watkins is.
Ollie Watkins,
No.
Based on his goals and assists,
If you want to say
and
that,
how
then
he
Cole
carries that
Palmer's
Villa
better
team,
as well.
and I probably would put Cole Palmer above him as well.
above Foden.
I would, yeah.
I think Palmer is very close, but Foden is still.
Foden is just.
Palmer needs to win something, and then he's Foden level.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
he won Manchester City that game against Aston Villa, scoring that hat trick.
Yeah,
He won that
literally
game
did,
by
but-
himself. Won that game. You know, he's a massive
but-
part, and Rodri's obviously a massive part because
Yeah.
he's played like 60 odd games now,
No,
and he's
literally.
still
Yeah.
not lost.
I'd put Rodri above him as well. Personally.
Rodri is top quality. Like Foden is a very, very good player, and he's been brilliant this season.
Yeah.
He's getting better every single year, so it's scary
Yeah.
to think what he's going to be like in a couple of years' time as
Yeah.
well.
But, yeah, there's still a lot of players I think still ahead of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
100%.
He right now, if you want to talk right now, he's probably
He's the most
one or
in-
two.
I could say he's the most informed player right now because he's the
Yeah.
one doing it the last few weeks. But I wouldn't say he's the best player in the Premier League just based off that.
No.
Because
not based
this is
on
my
that.
This is my main problem with Foden. I don't know if I've said this before. My main problem with Foden is that everybody thinks that he's the second coming of Messi, this incredible player, and he hasn't been
Mhm.
yet. He's
Yeah.
showing that he can be, but he isn't there yet, and they are hyping him way too quickly.
Mhm.
And I know, I do it with Mainu a lot. You know, I do it with
yes,
Mainu a lot.
yeah.
But I don't say he's the best player in the league. do
No,
I?
no, exactly.
Like there's levels.
I
to
heard.
this shit.
Did you see the news about Menu and supposedly Real Madrid are interested at the cheeky bid in the summer?
Oh,
Do you know that meme? I can't remember what the film's called that it's from, but it's like a clip from a film, and some kids being like shuffled out of a shop. And
Yeah.
the regardant comes in to see what's going on, then puts a shiv in the shop owner's face. Get your hands off
What
him.
meme is this?
Get your hands off him now. No fucking way. Is he
What
going
meme
anywhere
is
near-
this? I've never seen this.
I'll show
meme.
you after the show. It's if you are like in on British like meme culture, like you'll know it. Like it's a pretty famous one. Like people know it.
So someone goes into a shop and then like,
I think he's
shoves a knife in the guy's face.
so there's a kid trying to rob out the shop and just being a cheeky. But we're going to have to bleep that. Sorry. That didn't take me long, did it?
No.
Jesus. Sorry, Holly. Jesus Christ. So yeah, the kid's robbing the shop and being cheeky. The shop owner's like, right, okay, out, get out, shuffled him out. The grown-up comes in and goes like, oh, can I help you? Let's get him out. Turns out it's his kid. And then he just goes, puts a shiv in his face and then says, get your hands off him now.
Damn.
And that's my sentiment. Get your hands off him.
So,
no. Get away from him.
How much money would it have to be?
Half a bill?
Half a bill?
Yeah, genuinely.
500 million for Kobe Mania.
Hang on.
This is how much you would take to sell him, but
Yeah.
his actual value is not 500
But I don't
million.
want to sell him, so 500 bill on. Get
So,
your hands off him.
so let's say Real Madrid came in with 100 million. You're not taking that. You're not taking
I
100
would
million.
know because it's not just his worth as a player, his worth as a franchise, right? He's going to be the face of Manchester United for years. Like, let's be honest. He's going to, marketing wise, he's going to make us loads of, even as a business, marketing wise, he's going to make us loads of money.
I have a question. Did you think about the
sponsorship.
same thing when Marcus Rashford first came up? Did you think he was going to be like the
Well, when
face
Marcus
and,
Rashford
That's a
first
good
came,
question.
when Marcus Rashford first came up, I had only just started watching football.
Really?
He was like, I wasn't watching football when Martial was bought. I wasn't watching football when he scored that goal. I started watching football right at the end of Van Gaal, and it was literally the news of
Damn,
like,
so you've
this
not seen
teenager.
any success with Man United then?
No.
That's so shit.
No.
Like,
It's the reason I
it's
can
going
say
to be a
I'm-
long while still, man.
People always say to me,
Goodness me.
people always say to me, I'm like a white guy from like near Cambridge. Like, oh, why'd you support Man United? You're nowhere near Manchester, mate. And they accuse me of being a glory.
Comment about being that's
a glory
We got off
hunter.
track here, but that's the comment about you being a Dortmund fan. Speaking of Dortmund, Real Madrid, Man City.
Yeah.
Second leg, what do you think?
Oh,
At the
Real
Etihad.
Madrid, very easily.
Do you think City have a strong, like, when they play at the Etihad, you know they've got, like, it's
No.
like when Liverpool play at Anfield, it's like, it's different Liverpool.
No, because it's the empty head. No, they don't have fans.
No,
In order to have a dominant stadium, you have to have fans, and they don't have any.
When was the last time they lost there? Has it not been like almost a year? Or
I
has
swear
it
we-
been a year? It's been ages since they have lost at the
I
Etihad.
swear we
Really?
beat them at the Etihad, didn't we?
It's
I
been a
don't know.
long time because we
fact
didn't beat
check.
we
I
did
think
we
it was
didn't
us last,
we didn't
wasn't it?
beat them there. Arsenal ain't beat them there.
Hang on. Stato,
Chelsea didn't beat them
Stato
there.
Chelsea.
Tottenham
drew
didn't.
them.
Yeah, it
Drew
drew them.
them.
Yeah, everyone's drawn with them at the Etihad. I think Man United lost.
Have a small team, not.
Oh yeah, because I think if we'd beaten them when we went 1-0
Yeah,
we would have been the first team.
would have
But
been the
hang on
first team to do it in like it has been
Yeah.
a
I
long
I think we're
time.
I think we're the last team as well.
Like they have made the
pretty
Etihad a
sure.
fortress. Like it is a
That is
tough
true.
place
Lost
to
to Villa
go because of
away.
how good they are.
Arsenal away.
Yeah, I think I'm looking
Do you
through
remember when they
here
lost
and-
2 on the bounce in September? That was great.
Yes, yeah, that's because they did not have Rodri.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, and,
No
Rodri,
Rodri-
Rodri said after the game he needs a rest, so he's definitely not going to be playing on
Man City will
Saturday.
lose the title. Come on.
He's definitely not going to be playing against
Yeah,
Luton
they're
Town
not-
at
they're
home on
not best
Saturday.
at home, they're
If
not-
if we count friendlies, then when they lost to Atletico Madrid in July,
Okay, well, that's a
Nah,
pre-season
yeah, but
friendly,
it's
mate.
not the
They're
Etihad, though, is it?
No, it's not. It's not the same.
if we don't count friendlies,
But it's
it was us in January 2023.
No, so it was Man
It
United.
was over a year ago. It was us. We were the
Okay.
last team to do it,
Damn,
which
you're proud of
is
that
not
trophy.
surprising. But
been ages.
that was the season when we beat them twice as well. Because you remember we had, I forget who won it in the first game, but the second game Scott McTominay scored that long-range goal against
Yeah.
Edison. Oh, I went mental. I
These
I almost got
these
kicked
are
off
his
the bus.
trophies.
I was on a bus and nearly got kicked off. I was celebrating so hard.
You celebrated so hard because you beat Man City in a game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mate,
not
this is
even
the
a
thing.
trophy.
He's won the
man.
trophy.
This is what I was saying.
You
I'm-
think
I'm-
he would, You think I just get kicked off the bus for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
Like, God.
I was saying I'm a very new Man United fan in comparison to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that historical rivalry with Liverpool. I still fucking hate them. I still fucking hate them. But City were the one winning everything when I was coming through, so I
Yeah.
hate them more.
Fairs.
Yeah, no.
It's very frustrating to see players like Phil Foden come through at Manchester City when they should have come through with us. Like he would have been a Man United academy graduate had City
You see,
not been
Cole
bought.
Palmer was supposedly a Man United fan when he was a kid.
I thought he scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
The problem is, everybody's a Man United fan when they're a kid. Let's be honest. Who isn't? Who
I mean,
isn't?
kids nowadays aren't probably.
They're probably City
Well, yeah,
fans.
maybe
aren't
now,
they?
maybe
Yeah.
coming through kids at the moment,
Yeah.
but like kids that are now grown up, they're all.
Oh yeah, loads of them were. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course. But yeah,
Like
I'm
Mason Mount was somehow a Man United fan, despite the fact he's Mr.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
He is in Mr. Chelsea.
Yeah.
and he's not anymore.
You know,
but
Reece
No.
James was always Mr. Chelsea.
yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
know
got
what I
chosen
mean,
to be
though.
captain for a reason,
Yeah.
innit?
Literally,
While Mount was still there.
it was this whole thing of Mount where like all the blokes loved him and all the girls wanted to be with him. And it was this whole like Chelsea thing going on. This whole it was mad, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
But
Yeah.
so
But now we love him, obviously.
Yeah.
so you're back in Real Madrid.
Obviously, yeah.
You're going City or Real Madrid? I'm going City personally.
I think I will go City. I think City. I think Real Madrid are
That record at home is just
I've
mental
seen the
for
home
me.
record as well. But then Real's just the Real.
Well, yeah, they just turn. It's so
Real,
weird with them
no,
sometimes.
No, fuck it. I'm changing it.
You're
up.
changing it.
I'm
You're going Real.
Madrid.
You're going
I'm
Real.
It
It was like
no, it's Real in the Champions League is different, bro.
Oh, it is.
It's different.
Wow,
It's their competition.
And
to be
like
honest.
you have to play until the 99th minute or something. You know, you have to play to the very fucking end.
Yeah.
Like City's
Yeah.
experienced it once already. 2 goals in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
And Rodrigo's
Sometimes they just turn it up.
Oh,
He's a little
Yeah.
weasel as well as Rodrigo.
Yeah.
He just gets these goals against
Mhm.
these teams. Like he did it against us
Yeah.
when we came back at the Bernabeu, last minute fucking juicer.
I mean, Vinicius
Well,
is like what we're saying, top 5 forwards in the world, like at least, maybe even
Mhm.
higher than that.
Oh, he's
So-
brilliant.
Like,
He's
who are we basically putting above him? Like Haaland, Mbappe. That's about it, maybe.
on the wing, very little.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like he's incredible. He's gone from being that prospect to being one of the best in the
Yeah,
world and
because
deservedly
it
so.
took him a couple of years to get used to it, but now he's really like
he's kicking on.
I
Yeah,
thought
almost.
I thought he'd eventually flop because not Endrick, sorry,
Rodrigo.
the one before Renier.
Renier,
Renier
yeah.
flopped. I thought Rodrigo was flopping, although he seemed to
Well,
turn it
Vinny
around.
was kind
Vinny
of
was the
flopping at the
same.
start. Yeah,
And he's turned it around, and like
Yeah.
he can
Rodrigo's
do.
actually, like I said, and Rodrigo's gonna leave Madrid in a couple of years. I think he'll like blow where the fuck he goes. He'll be insane.
We could have had him for 3 million in 2017.
that.
3 million pounds for that man. That would have.
Incredible.
But then he turned us down. But then
Yeah.
he.
Instead, you get Martinelli, who's a Man United reject, because we had him on a trial and he got rejected.
Bloody
So.
Martinelli as well. Yeah, I mean, where did Arsenal manage to find him? Fourth tier Brazilian
I've just realised
football.
what I've just done. I've just called him an Arsenal.
You've
fan.
just called me an Arsenal.
I've
fan.
said
Yes,
he's an
you
Arsenal
have.
fan. Oh.
Yeah. I'll let that slide.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
It's okay. It's all right. You know, first of all, Liverpool aren't the main rivals
Yeah.
for Man United, and
No, it is.
now
No, they don't
I'm
even
an
exist, really.
now
You're
I'm an Arsenal fan.
If we think about it, all I've said there is that being an Arsenal fan is a burden, and you shouldn't want to be an Arsenal fan.
No,
So,
actually.
let's
Right.
take it that way.
Yeah, we have 2 other games tonight as well. So PSG versus Barcelona is a massive, massive game for the other side of the draw, of course, as Arsenal and the rest of them can't play them until the final. But yeah,
I think this
Mbappe,
one's like
innit?
unpredictable, bro. This one.
Yeah.
For PSG are kind of shit, but like, is that for that one name you mentioned, Mbappe?
Yeah.
He could change it
in a
by
second.
himself.
Yeah,
Is up to how Mbappe wants to play. If he plays, is Mbappe's game. This
Yeah.
one. Genuinely believe that.
Yeah.
Like Barcelona can have a good game, Mbappe can change that.
oh of course,
Easily.
because he's a level above any other
Anyone,
player
yeah.
on that pitch.
100%.
definitely.
He's an absolute joke, and yeah, he as everyone says all the time, he needs to leave PSG. Seems like he's going to this summer.
Yeah.
So if he ends up going to Real Madrid, I mean, they're just
And
building
he's-
a super
And
team.
he's set out as well now. I think he said like his mind is focused on the PSG for the rest of the season. But
Yeah.
like, the summer's
In the
already
summer,
made up for him
yeah,
already.
yeah.
His
And he said it
mind
now.
might be, but the manager is very upset because he keeps dropping him and putting him on the bench.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah,
like-
he is right. I mean,
But you would be though. You're losing one of the best players.
no,
in
but at the
world.
same time, like where you're paying him wages, like play the guy.
yeah.
Oh, what you're gonna just
Yeah.
throw money at the wall, like you know what I mean?
Even if he does leave in the summer, like if you win a Champions League or anything like that, even if Mbappe does leave, still some players are going to look at that and go,
Yeah,
well,
they won the
Mbappe,
Champions League.
they've won a Champions League.
Yeah.
Why not just play him, get him all the minutes and stuff like that? He's going to leave anyway. Use
Bro,
him.
Look at
Doesn't
this, bro. Chelsea got Eden Hazard for winning that 2012 Champions
Exactly.
League. We didn't deserve to win that Champions League. We came 7th in the league.
Yeah.
What was that Di Matteo's one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came 7th in the league or something. Like winning the Champions League kept
Yeah.
us in the Champions League, and then
Yeah.
Hazard was like, "I'll sign for the Champions
Yeah,
League."
he had a
winners.
meeting with
Exactly.
Like-
Sir Alex Ferguson, went to their United's training ground and everything, went to go see Manchester City, all the teams who were doing really well in England. But of course, Chelsea won the Champions League, and he was like, that's the biggest competition in Europe.
Yeah.
They've just gone ahead and won it. I'm sold.
Yeah.
That's how key
I
winning
didn't
that
know
trophy
that.
is.
I
Yeah, he
didn't-
said that recently. Yeah,
I didn't know that. Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
We could have had Eden Hazard.
could have had
You
Hazard.
could have also had
The
the
second
great.
best player
you
in
could
the
have also
Premier
had the
League ever.
great John Obi McKell, mate. Once upon a time.
Well, that was a whole ridiculous saga, wasn't it?
No, but I think he's underrated.
Oh, he's a
Super
very. He
underrated
was a
player.
very good player. Yeah,
You
put a
could
shift
trust him.
Oh yeah.
But
I love a reliable player. Like
Yeah.
Park is was a good example.
So,
of that.
what is your prediction then for tonight? PSG Barcelona.
I'm gonna back Barcelona know a Champions League as well, but this is PSG. This could be PSG.
It's also a different Barcelona, very different.
It is a very different Barcelona, but they're relying on youth. Like Yamal's looks great.
Yeah.
They've got this new centre back who's come out of nowhere. Kubasi, who looks fantastic.
Crazy.
Like their midfield combines like the experience of Gundogan and like the intelligence of De Jong.
I think their midfield will try to be more dominant than PSG's.
Yeah.
Oh,
100%. Yeah. I
But
mean,
Like I said,
mean,
PSG is just
you got
Mbappe,
Ugarte,
bro.
yeah.
But he can change it.
exactly.
I mean, I would keep an eye out for a few different players. So that left-hand side of PSG is going to be dangerous. Like I think Bradley Barcola is
He's
fantastic.
Yeah.
He's
I've been looking
insane.
at him recently. His dribble numbers and his cross numbers are fantastic. As like a pure winger,
Yeah.
he's great.
Chelsea were looking at him in the summer actually.
Good. I mean,
like for last summer, but they didn't end up getting him.
he'd
They got
really suit.
Gusto.
I mean, I only know this because I've been looking at his tactic a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
But he would suit Ten Hag's tactics down to a fucking T. Like
Yeah.
he is exactly the kind of winger he likes. But just because he's so well-rounded, not just as like an inside forward, like with those shot numbers, like his dribbles, his progressive runs, his entries into the final third, and his crossing, like from wide areas. He's dangerous, and obviously we know what Dembele can do when he turns it on.
Exactly.
Like he
Yeah.
could be dangerous.
And we don't need to talk so much about Mbappe. We've said it.
No, yeah.
He's
honestly.
Mbappe, innit?
Yeah.
Like, that front line can do
No,
damage.
I said ever since that
Totally.
last World Cup, I know this guy can do something in a game and change anything.
Yeah.
He almost literally scored a hat trick within the 90-minute period and fucking won the game.
I know,
Like,
yeah.
it was
By
ridiculous.
himself. Yeah.
By himself.
Crazy.
Crazy. I think we need to remember that this is not a quarter-final. This is a semi-final because no
Yeah.
matter who goes through, they're getting to the final.
Well, yeah, you would
Because
like
le-
to think so.
Because
No, I mean,
we'll
on
talk about our
paper,
other
yeah.
game.
Yeah, I mean, if Atletico get
Let's
through
go,
though,
yeah,
that's a tough game for any
So
team.
This is the next game, right? Atletico Madrid and
Yeah,
Dortmund.
Yes,
yeah, that's
if
the
I can
next
find
game.
it.
But,
I think I'm going to be bold. Well, I don't know if it's bold.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Atletico Madrid go through easily.
Do you reckon?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they go through easily.
They'll
They'll get
win-
a solid result.
They'll win. They'll win tonight, and then I think they'll probably get a draw in the second leg.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking for the other game.
It's a 2-0, 0-0 kind of situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for PSG Barcelona.
Yeah, did we not get your prediction? For this?
No,
I didn't
no.
get it either.
Oh,
No,
come
no,
on,
we didn't. No,
boys,
we didn't
boys.
do it. We didn't do it, did we?
Damn,
I'm gonna
all
go
that time.
for draw tonight. Barcelona winning the second
What did
leg.
you say?
I back Barca just because I think their academy is amazing. And
Yeah.
they'll just pull another gem out of their
I
arse.
think no. I'm gonna go PSG win tonight, but then Barca win the tie overall.
Win the tie
Let's go.
overall.
It's happened
Yeah.
before. I mean, the
Yeah.
comeback, the specific,
Yeah.
like this is like the Messi match, isn't it? Like it's the
But-
Messi and
Oh,
Neymar
yeah.
match.
The 6-1.
This is Mbappe. Mbappe is just gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
I
the
think
thing.
Mbappe's gonna do some nuts
That's the
stuff
thing.
today.
Yeah.
He'll actually fucking rip Kubarsi's asshole. Like he'll rip it like, easily.
It'd be-
No, as much as I love Kubarsi as well, I think he's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fantastic player.
Oh,
Mbappe's just
yeah.
different level, isn't he? I mean,
Who's the other centre back? Predicted at least.
Kunde and who was the other one?
Was it
Christian,
Inigo? Is Inigo fit?
No,
Martinez?
he's not fit. It was. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to it.
Araujo.
Yes, Araujo.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Mbappe,
Christensen's-
Mbappe can rip anyone up. Like
Yeah, well, they're exactly that. No,
well, they're playing
he's that
Christensen
good.
in midfield, so he'll end up becoming a third centre back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess so. He'll drop into
Yeah.
it.
We'll just put all the men in the goal and just cover it up.
Yeah, that's how they will. Like,
He'll still
it's
find a-
Mbappe on
He'll
the
still
ball.
find a way
way
to put
to
the ball in the
score.
net.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he will. He will.
He'll still find a way. It'll be possible.
Oh, man.
But
With Mbappe, it's possible.
Yeah,
yeah,
anything's possible, man.
yeah. But Atletico, yeah,
enough,
I just
enough sucking off Mbappe.
Yes,
yeah,
let's
exactly.
move
Yeah,
on, yeah.
I think with Atletico, yeah, just looking at it,
I mean,
I feel like they're gonna do it.
I
They
think
will get through.
they're experienced. They have Diego Simeone. I think they play a style of football that's
Yeah.
annoying to play against, and Dortmund's team has not been the best, and it can I think easily frustrated, and then they're just gonna lose their heads. But
Yeah,
I mean,
Atletico get
in my
some
opinion,
cheeky
right,
goals.
both of these are the worst versions of these teams we've seen in a while.
Yeah,
This Dortmund
definitely.
team's nowhere near where it used to be, and neither is this Atletico Madrid team.
No.
Difference is, Simeone beats Terzic. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I
Simeone
think
beats
not only
Terzic.
that, the players are just more experienced as well.
Yeah, I mean, you got
they have
Griezmann.
players even
I
on
don't
the
even think
bench.
that matters.
got
though.
Griezmann.
Like, because there's
in that
experience in
team.
this
Yeah.
Dortmund team. Like, Hummels is there, obviously. You've got Fulkrug, who's quite old.
Yeah, but
Brandt's
he's
been about
old,
for a
but one
while.
fuck all. Like, what's the point of being old and winning nothing?
No, but you know
That's
what
not
I mean. Like,
experience. Just an old guy.
the point
on the pitch,
is,
bro.
right, in terms of quality on the pitch, I think we're about level. In terms of just someone who's been there before, like a manager who's been there before and knows how to play the dark arts, to be defensive, to hit on the counter attack. Like,
Yeah,
We are
Atletico Madrid-
in alignment. I think Atletico Madrid win it.
I think Atletico Madrid win tonight, and I think they win against Dortmund away as well, because I think he knows how to grind a result.
out of get him. Yeah,
Exactly.
They just have a. I think
This
overall, like you
Dortmund
said.
team needs a refresh. It needs a complete. Half
Yeah.
these players need to go. Like, I don't know why we bought Fulkrug. Like, I'd keep Adeyemi.
How long have you been a Dortmund fan? More than a Man United fan?
When
Or?
did I start watching Dortmund?
If it's before United, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not
bro.
before United. No, it's not like that.
Dortmund first, United second.
Yeah, Dortmund first, United second.
It might have been when Sancho first joined them. I think that's probably when I first took interest.
Took interest.
Damn.
But I'm one of these people that I've probably got a team in every single league.
Yeah.
I'll follow a team in every single league. I'm very tribal like that. I'll pick
Tribal.
a team. And, you know what I mean? I'll
It's very tribal.
I don't watch
You
it
just
for
want
every
to
team.
make your mark everywhere you go.
I've got an Irish team. I've got an Irish a second division team that I support.
Jeez,
How's
that
that
even come about?
Exactly.
Wow.
The mighty Bray Wanderers. Big them
Yeah.
up. Go check them out on social media. And,
I think
get
it
them
would,
some money.
I think it would be interesting actually with Morata as well. What Morata shows up because I watched what was it back in January? I think it was against Girona
Yeah.
where they lost 4-3 and he scored a hat trick. He was brilliant in that game.
No, but I
He's
think
got something about
he's matured a bit up as Morata. I think his overall game has improved just generally,
Yeah.
and he's getting decent number of goals this season.
Yeah, I
for
think
a
it'll
team
be-
that's not performing that.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I think it'll be interesting to see just what team ends up turning up
Yeah,
Mm.
it is.
on the
Because
day.
they can be a bit lackluster, but they've got reliable in there. Like I said, Morata's
Yeah.
gets goals. And
The one thing I will say
Griezmann as
Dortmund
well.
have is immense pace.
Yes.
They do have a lot of pace
Yeah,
compared to Atletico
compared
Madrid.
to Atletico Madrid, yes.
Yeah.
They've
Not-
got Adeyemi,
not- yeah,
who's
not-
pacey,
yeah,
and
not
they've got
with
Matson,
Fulkrug.
who's pacey.
Sancho
But Brandt
is
is
pacey
slow
as
as
well.
fuck. Sancho is not pacey.
Okay,
He's got a burst on him, but he's not
compare
pacey.
him to like some of
Fulkrug
the-
has got no legs.
Yeah, Fulkrug is slow as shit. We know that. I've explained
There's
this.
like-
he's not even
the
he's just
Bundesliga's
an old
version of Chris
player
Wood.
that they have
The
on the pitch.
They got
Bundesliga.
Hummels
Yeah.
at the back who's slow as fuck. Reyerson ain't quick. Like, it's literally two
No,
players.
but on the counter, mate, you've got Adeyemi and Sancho.
It's
enough.
Adeyemi. Sancho ain't pacey.
But he's
Sancho will
faster
not.
than the defense of Atletico Madrid.
Is
bro.
Daniel Marlon injured? Or is he
He's
just
got
not getting
Lino.
minutes?
He's got a couple against Lino and Renildo. Like they're not slower than him. They're about the same.
No, but I think in
Adeyemi,
Adeyemi,
yeah.
Adeyemi
Adeyemi,
definitely
yeah.
gets
Slight.
better.
But that's it, I think.
Yeah.
People remember this kind of a high speed attacking Dortmund team with Aubameyang and Royce.
They have Marlon as well, no? I think he's fast.
Marlon is quick, yeah,
Yeah.
but he's injured until late April, so
Ah,
he
okay.
might not make it. And he's not. He's
Well,
quick,
yeah, he's
but
gonna make it tonight, bro. It's not. Well, he might not make it.
mate, but like he's excuse me, he's quick, but like he lacks that little bit of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
technical-
sparkle.
yeah, like he's not gonna make something. He'll burst past players and then lose the ball. Like he's not gonna do anything. He'll
It's a
just
bit
run,
like a cock tease.
isn't it? Like.
It just gets you excited. And,
Like this ain't the same Dortmund team
No.
that like the Aubameyangs in it. Like with the purely pacey.
yeah, they were like
mental
pace,
team.
like FIFA pace whores, like all out.
Mate, I miss those days. It was so good.
Right, so that would leave us then. So what? Atletico in the semis. Who did we? Did two of us go for
I said
PSG? Or?
PSG.
I said Barca.
I said Barca. Right, so
So
Atletico
Barca.
versus Barca in the semis,
Ooh.
which would be a great tie, and then it would be we went for Bayern, didn't we? We both went for Bayern.
Yes, I
over
missed that
Arsenal.
one. I would
Yeah,
back
you.
Bayern as well.
Yeah, we went for Bayern, and
I think
then
I
you
backed
two went
Arsenal
for
last
Real
night.
Madrid.
And Real Madrid.
So it
no,
would
we
be
said it as well. We said at the start of the tie, I said Arsenal. After the result,
After
and
the
everything,
results
I think
changed.
Bayern have it.
the momentum.
Bayern
changed.
have that ability to smash you up, and they haven't been great this season. But I think now this is their only focus because they've given up on the league.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
like
Tuchel
I said,
knows how to win
Tuchel
Champions
knows,
League.
Not only that, like he knows the Arsenal squad. Like he's played against an Arsenal squad when he
Yeah.
was in the Premier League multiple times.
Yeah.
I said playing in Europe, forget the league form. League form doesn't matter when you play in Europe.
No.
It
I
doesn't
don't know
matter
if you
at all.
spoke about it on the podcast already, but did you see the Gnabry celebration after his goal?
No.
There was
Save the
no
pot.
because he's ex-Arsenal, isn't he? He used to play for Arsenal. There was no like
No, he did it last time as well when he won 6-1. He
yeah, he
stirred the
just
pot
stirred
as well.
the pot, and he like
Yeah.
he does not care about his
No,
own club.
he
at
does
all.
not care about Arsenal. Though.
No.
I mean, I was expecting Harry Kane to kind of love it.
Oh, he did
Scoring
his,
at the Emirates.
He did his NPC celebration.
Yeah, same thing every time.
Classic. What the
Mate,
fuck is
you
that?
have a celebration like Alan Shearer's was one of the most famous of all time. It's literally just
Yeah.
that. That's my I have that same celebration. Actually, I was
Oh.
going to point that, but yeah, Bayern to go through and then Real to go
Yeah.
through.
That'll be
That
great.
sets up
Three
some
Spanish
great
teams in the semi-finals.
I think-
semi-finals.
Mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we will definitely talk about that another time later on.
Yeah,
At
definitely.
some point, 100%. That'll be an episode, won't it? Once
sure.
the semi-finals are done. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
once the quarters are done,
Yeah,
and
we've
then
got to
we've got the
digest the
semis.
quarters as well.
Yeah, so
Mate,
we'll
I mean,
leave you on that.
off the face of it, it looks like it's probably going to be a Barca Real final and El Clasico. But we need to see what happens in these second legs before
That'd
we
be
can.
such a good
I don't
final.
mind a Madrid derby final as well.
Yes.
Well, that can't happen.
Yeah.
Oh no, it
What
can
do you mean
happen.
It can happen.
It can
If they
happen.
get, if they get,
Oh
they do
yeah,
it.
I don't know why I thought that they were on the same side.
No.
No, I've seen that
Imagine
before.
Simeone's last.
Ultra attacking versus ultra defensive.
Simeone's look at their cup game they had, bro. It was like 4-3 or something.
What was that actually?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
It was like
mate,
the last
honestly,
minute, the
yeah,
last
that-
minute juicer. that
it
someone
would-
scored.
Simeone's
That
last
would be a
game.
good game.
Simeone's last game.
Possibly
Simeone-
Ancelotti's last game.
Yeah.
Possibly.
nuts.
Who knows?
If
Yeah.
it was a Madrid derby and Simeone was leaving, do you think Ancelotti might go? Yeah, no, maybe it's my time as well.
No.
Go to Madrid. Go to Brazil.
I reckon Ancelotti will stay
I think
one
it's
more
one more
year.
year.
I feel like Alonso's holding
exactly.
out that Real Madrid
That,
job.
did you see
Bro,
he
He's
signed?
holding that
Bro,
out.
did I show you I just showed him the clip when I said it about 4 weeks ago. I
You
said
said that
I
he's
don't
not-
think it's easy for Xabi Alonso leaving.
He's
built something
holding
empire.
out
didn't
He's
see
gonna
it
wait,
coming.
and he's gonna
I-
wait for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be too eager and go for that.
No,
Liverpool
that's
job,
what
but
you would do, bro. You're
Mate,
too eager. You're just
but
gonna
we
be like,
know-
chill it out a bit, bro.
We
Yeah.
know that he's going for Madrid now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
100% like
Yeah.
he's going for Madrid. Like that's
Yeah, there's no doubt about
100%
that.
happening.
Yeah.
But
We'll
that's
just have to
very
see.
good for
We'll have
Madrid,
to see.
though.
Yeah.
Because that team, right? If you look at it, it's going to be the team you got now.
Mm-hmm.
The weaknesses: left back, you're going to add Alphonso Davies in the summer.
Oh.
Right wing, you're going to add Mbappe, and
Yeah.
right back, you're going to add Frimpong.
And they also have Arda Güler, if you guys remember.
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
he's
mate.
supposed to be. He's down
I
for
got
fit
all
again,
of
and he
these
should be
players.
a
I
fucking
realised
Yeah.
I was literally
Yeah.
sat in my lecture playing Football Manager because I was so bored
Yeah.
yesterday, and I didn't realise how many sick Turkish players there are.
Yeah.
Like young. This,
Yildiz from Juventus as well.
the
Yeah.
American World Cup, Turkey, rogue shout as like getting far. Like they're my underdog that's going to get far.
No,
So-
I
Remember in
think-
2020,
no, I
Euro
think-
2020, wasn't it? Everyone was saying, "Oh, Turkey's the underdogs," and then they finished bottom of their group.
I think no. I think there's still a lot. They're still young as hell. I think they won't.
Yeah.
They'll still struggle, but I think they'll.
It could be
they-
good.
but
I think
when
you'll
is
see
it?
glimpses of like,
It's
wow,
still
what
2
they can
years
do.
away. And
Yeah.
these players are like
Yeah,
19,
true.
20. I think by the time we get to 22,
You never know.
Right. In fact, focus on me, please, camera.
No.
That one. Which one?
No, there's no.
There's not
Just
a camera
say what
on
you
me.
want to say.
Oh, for
No
God's
camera's
sake!
focusing
I
on
wanted to make a big right. Back me. We'll replay this clip in 2026
Yeah.
when it's during the World Cup and Turkey do well. I've called it here. Turkey will get far in that tournament. I'm not going to say exactly how far, but they're going to get at least get out of the group and then do something that makes everybody go, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
Yeah.
We will have to see. But anyway, that is where we are going to end this one. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you check out all the other content on the Blue Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon.